I'm just going to rant. I'm going to rant today for a little bit, not long, because sometimes you Star Wars fans drive me crazy. Oh my God. Love you guys. I love Star Wars fans, but gee, the Acolyte. I know, I put a U in it. The Acolyte. Okay, it's pretty bad, to be honest. What I seen, I hadn't watched it, but I talked to my buddy Russ. He tells me about it. I've watched some reviews, and every little clip I see is some horrible dialogue, or the story's just weird. It's just not my thing. If you like it, that's fine, that's cool. But there's a lot, from what I've seen, to not like about the show, to complain about the show. But these people that just want to get all upset because some Jedi from the prequels was in the show, and they were like, hey, they broke canon. First off, it's a Jedi. What's his name? Cowabunga Monday. Coyote Monday. I forget his name. It's a guy with a big long cone head. 99% of you that's upset wouldn't even know his name. I guess you saw Star Wars Theory upset about it or something, so you ran with it also. And sorry, it's not canon. It was never canon. His age isn't canon. Oh, about Junkman, I saw this trading card. I saw a trading card like 25 years ago that had his age on it. But I got the CD-ROM. The Star Wars Insider. It tells you all this information about Star Wars, and it has his age in it. Well, first off, all that non-movie stuff was deemed not canon, so you can forget it right there. And let's say it is. There's, according to George Lucas, let's go by George Lucas's rule. There's different kind of canons. There's G canon, that's George Lucas's canon, and then there was the cartoon canon, and then there was the novels and EU, and there's some sirens going on. There's a bunch of police out here or something. I feel like I'm about to get shot. But anyway, there's anything that's not in the movie, according to George Lucas, he doesn't have to stick to. So Disney, they don't have to stick to it. But I can understand if in the Phantom Menace they said his age, or if they said even in the Phantom Menace book. Hey, let's talk about breaking canon. In the Return of the Jedi book, did you know Owen and Obi-Wan are brothers? And for years, everyone assumed they were brothers because it's in the book. But we didn't scream and cry when we watched the prequels, and it turned out not to be true anymore because Lucas changed his own canon. So this is some minor character no one cares about. And some of you guys are so upset when there's so much more you could be upset about. And when you nitpick about stuff like this, that just makes all your other points. No one's going to listen to you anymore. No one's going to listen to you. You're like, well, this guy's upset because he's all on a trading card, this guy's age. It's just aggravating. And then they say, well, it broke canon because he said there was no Sith. But yeah, here he is on this show. Now, I didn't watch the show. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the show, but I've talked to my buddy, I've asked my Russ, I've asked some of you other guys. I don't think they even mentioned a Sith on this show. I know there's a guy with a red lightsaber, but hey, I saw Ahsoka with a lightsaber doing a lot of Jedi shit, and then I was told she's not a Jedi. So, I don't know, but maybe they just didn't, I don't know if maybe they didn't even say Sith. Maybe they don't think it's a Sith. I don't know, it just seems like a little nitpicking for people to do. Somebody told me Star Wars series going to sue Disney over it. I hope that was a joke. I hope that was a joke. Maybe he's suing them for something else, or maybe he's not suing them at all. Who knows? But that guy does cry about stuff a lot. Nothing against him. I guess he's a good guy and everything, but he does seem to, he put this tweet out that he was being censored by Disney because his video got flagged. Limited ads. I get like that like 5 times a week. I'm not being censored by Disney. Yeah. But let's get back to this whole Chaotic Monday guy. This Chaotic Monday, nobody cares about this guy. Some minor character, nobody cares he's even on the show. They shouldn't even throw him in there, to be honest. I agree they shouldn't have put him in there because nobody cares. Nobody cares about this random character. And they say it for so long. This is going to be a show that's we're getting away from the movie stuff. This is our own little world. And they couldn't help themselves. They had to slip this guy in there. They just couldn't do it. But guys, please, Star Wars fans, please. There's so much more you can be upset about. The direction of Star Wars. The writing in this show, from what I've seen. It's just aggravating. Because when you start screaming about this stuff, people just think, oh, Star Wars fans are nuts. They putting up on Twitter a picture of a trading card from I don't know, from 2002 or something. They change, and let's be honest, they change canon all the time. Lucas has changed canon. Disney has changed canon. If it's a major canon, I can see being upset about it if they're like, hey, you know what? Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader is not even related. We changed it. I get that. But when you're like, hey, that character's age, who cares? It's a minor character no one even cares about. He's got a stupid head. He's got a stupid name. He's got a stupid age. I just don't see. There's so much more to be mad about. Please, guys, please. If you're one of these guys going on social media all angry about this, delete your tweet and write about being angry about something that matters. Okay, I just had to get this off my chest. I don't have the camera on, so I guess I'll throw up some videos. Maybe I'll throw up some pictures of Canon Lindy so you know who I'm talking about. You probably don't care either, but most of you probably don't care. Yeah, well, I remember in Splinter of the Mind's Eye, Luke Skywalker could swim, but Princess Leia couldn't. Does that make any sense? The guy that grew up on a desert planet could swim? I remember in the original Star Wars novel, Luke Skywalker doesn't know what a duck is. A duck in Star Wars? What's next? Witches and zombies? Anyway, I'm just ranting here, but please, guys, if everything was perfect and this is what we had to be upset about, I could understand. It was like, hey, we got it good. We got good Star Wars content. We found something to bitch about. But this is just going overboard with it. And it's been, first day I thought, okay, kind of funny. They keep going on. I see videos about it. I see people on Twitter and social media about it. And it's like, God, guys, come on, get over it. There's so much more wrong with Star Wars right now when it comes to running Star Wars, the stuff they're making, the stuff that whoever writing this crap. Again, from what I've seen, I haven't seen the show, but I can't imagine seeing that horrible dialogue and clips and then watching the show and saying, hey, I like it. Anyway, go ahead, let me know in the comments how wrong I am, and Chaotic Monday is the best character ever in Star Wars.